you won't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, if you watch it. That's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do it, I greatly appreciate that too. Boom. If you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and join my membership. The link is in the description below. I will be dropping a new video this week, most likely Saturday or Sunday on the membership. Okay, y'all, I know I did start off Vlogmas because I posted on Friday, which was December 1st. Okay, it's Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. It's about 6:40 p.m. at night, and I'm about to film a couple videos for y'all, okay? Now, me and Dylan then came back from our Tahoe trip. I am editing up that vlog, and I should have that up either Thursday or Friday. So I'm posting a story time Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm gonna drop a vlog. So on one day, y'all getting two videos, a story time and a vlog. So for this call center Chronicles, because I'm not telling it in order, y'all. I'm not telling it in order because I cannot remember things in order, okay? It's just too much stuff, I just can't. So I'm just gonna tell y'all little mini stories about the call center. So these videos, some gonna be short, some gonna be long, because I broke them up into different stories. Okay, so I'm about to start y'all off with something real good and real juicy, since it's been 4 days, well, 4 or 5 days since I posted. Okay, period. So let's just jump into it. Okay, y'all, I think this either had to been like within the first or second year of me working at the call center, and at this point nothing was too crazy just yet. Everything was still calm, still cool. I was still getting familiar with the job, still learning things and all of that stuff. But at this point I was a little bit more comfortable with the job, you know, and I wasn't as new. Okay, so one of my coworkers was going to this church in Pittsburgh, and they was having like a little fundraiser, and he was inviting everybody in the office, and me and him was really cool because we work together a lot. Sorry y'all, they be racing. So yeah, like I was saying, so he was inviting everybody in the office, and they was having like a fundraiser. It was gonna be like a crab feed. So you pay, I think it was like $20 per person, and you get to go in and you get to eat all you can eat crab, and I think it was like tri-tip as well. So at first I wasn't really gonna go because I really don't like doing stuff with my coworkers outside of work if I'm not really cool with them. And like I said, I was still kind of new in the job, still kind of getting to know people. So I was just very like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. But I decided I was gonna go, so I bought the little tickets. I bought a ticket for me, and at the time I was going out with Elle. We were still together, and I think kids was free. Okay, so leading up into this point, I had been contemplating if I was gonna go, even though I had bought the tickets already. But I was just like, I don't know if I really want to go. Like, and at this point, this particular boss was wild, loose. He did not care. And I'm gonna get into story times about it, and y'all gonna kind of see a little bit in this story. Like, he would flirt with every single girl moving in that goddamn office. Now, he did have his favorites, and we're gonna get into that as well. Now, I noticed what I'm about to talk about didn't really happen at the job, but it's still part of the job. But I just wanted to give y'all some good juicy something to just grasp for y'all in, just so y'all can see how chaotic these people at this job was and how stuff was going down. So it's leading up to the time. I think me and Elle was like funking for a little minute. So I was just like really not wanting to go too, because me and him was like going at it, because we was always going at it about something. And I was just like, I really don't want to go with him. Like, he getting on my nerves, whatever. So the time comes and I'm just like, fuck it, we just gonna go. Even if we just stay for a little minute, I'm gonna show face, get some free food. And then, you know, if I ain't feeling the vibe, we can leave.
Just wanted to set the scene a little bit for y'all, just so y'all know what type of time me and Elle was on when we came up to this event. Okay, so before we even left the house, y'all already should know at this time I was still blowing down the house. So before we left the house, y'all already know we got on cloud 50 fucking thousand, because I was just like, you know, I don't know how this gonna go. We about to be around hella motherfucking churchy people. I didn't know what kind of church this was. Was it going, because the guy who invited me, he was Mexican, so I didn't know if this was gonna be like, you know, a lot of Latins at this church, a lot of white folks at this church, if it was gonna be diverse at this church. I didn't know what it was gonna be. So we was, of course, looking at each other like, we gonna have to be on cloud 60,000, you know, to get through this shit and be mellowed the fuck out. Okay, you feel me? So y'all know we was high as the fuck. So as y'all hearing this story and y'all wondering why we both so chill in this fucking situation that we was both put in, is because we was high as hell. So I wasn't really taking shit serious, y'all, because I was just so fucking loaded. My brain was not functioning all the way because I was just lit as hell. So yeah.
So they come, we get there, we kind of early. The kids are outside, they playing. So they had drinks there, well, like wine. So my boss gets there. This was my first time meeting my boss's family. So a daughter, and he had a stepdaughter that he adopted, and his wife. He was sitting across from me. So it was me, L, Dylan, and then him, his two kids, and his wife. They was sitting across from me. So he's introducing me to his kids and his wife. And I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? It's nice to meet y'all. Now, one thing I can say about my boss's wife, she was a fly ass bitch. Okay, she was one of them fly ass OG white bitches. Yeah, she was fly. Like, hair always done, always dressed to the T. Like, she was one of them real bougie, but like down to earth, uppity white bitches. But she was like really cool. Like, she made the more money in the relationship, and then we're gonna get into that some more later on. But you know, she was running shit over there. At this point, like, my boss would be like already hitting on me, trying to like talk to me and stuff like that. But I was paying it no never mind, because I was just like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I was just like, I would never mess with my boss. He wasn't attractive to me, so it was just like, nah, I'm cool. Try not to look at him, because you know he's giving me them googly eyes, and I'm just like, don't do that. Like, L crazy, he will say something and he will fight you in this church. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that, sir. See, you know, worked me. At this point, they knew Trishayla, you know, professional. They don't know outside Shayla at this point, you know. They don't know all of that yet at this point, you know. So I'm just like, you don't know outside of work, I live a real ratchet ghetto lifestyle, okay? And L is top tier ratchet ghetto nigga, okay? He just know how to put that, you know, that voice on too. So don't get it messed up. But then, you know, I'm like looking at him, and then I'm looking at his wife, and then I'm looking at his wife, and then I'm noticing his wife is like looking at L. And I'm like, at first, y'all, I'm thinking I'm tripping, because I'm like, nah, like maybe she just, you know, L got a distinctive look. So maybe she just looking at him trying to figure out like, what is he? Because when people see L before he really starts talking in his outside voice, okay, so L is his nickname. Lame is his real name. You feel me? So they know they seeing Lame. They not knowing L. You know, they don't, you know what I'm saying? So she's, by how he looks, she's probably trying to figure out what is he, because you can't tell what L is looking on the outside. You probably think he like Mexican or something like that. But when he starts talking as L, you like, oh no, he black. He just real light skin. He just look like that, but he black. I'm just thinking like, okay, she just probably trying to figure out what he is, because a lot of people do that. When they see him, they always looking at him like trying to figure out what he is, what he mixed with, what his race is or whatever. So I'm paying it no mind. It's kind of loud because a lot of people talking. So like a lot of stuff that was going on, like nobody was really catching but me, because I'm very observant. Okay, so I'm catching my boss. He looking at me. He's saying little flirty shit to me. He's like, oh, you look nice today. Okay, don't do too much. Okay, your kids here, your wife here, L here, my kid here. Don't do too much. So I'm just brushing it off, ignoring it. I'm just looking at him like, don't do that. Like, chill. At some point though, L gets up and he takes Dylan to the bathroom because Dylan had to use the bathroom. My boss's wife and his two kids, they was up getting probably like drinks or food or something. So I'm at the table with my coworkers and then my boss. So my boss was like, oh, you looking good today. I should just take you in the bathroom and do you right now. And I'm like, hey, don't do that. First of all, we in a church. Sir, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. Why would you be saying that here in the fucking church? Don't do that here. I'm telling him like, you need to chill. You need to chill. Okay, like you doing a lot. But you know, I'll be trying to like laugh it off or whatever. So everybody come back to the table. We eating our food. We turn it down, y'all. The food good. All you can eat crab and tri-tip. Y'all know I was going in. You know, I'm trying to eat cute and dainty, but I'm tearing it down. I'm eating it up. At some point, I get up. I'm talking to my boss's wife and I'm holding Dylan and she was just like, oh my gosh, you should let me have him. You should let us watch him. Like, I want your son so much. He's just so cute. And at first I'm just like, okay, like, you know, I get it because a lot of times, like, you know, people when even still now, Dylan, he was just so cute as a baby, y'all. He was just so cute and so adorable. So I get it, you know, like I'm thinking it's just like that. But she was dead serious. She was like, no, I'm serious. You should let him come over. We have a pool. We have all kind of games at our house. Like, you should let me take your son. And I'm just like, okay, like, you know, it's one of them like, you know, awkward. You just like say okay, but you just like, bitch, I don't know you. I would not send my son to some lady house I don't fucking know. Like, you know, I don't know what y'all got going on over there, okay? Because I don't know you like that, lady. So we just sitting there chopping it up and she was just like, oh my gosh, let me hold him, let me hold him. So I'm just like, all right, you know, you can hold him. Cool, whatever. So she's holding him and y'all, she started taking off walking. And I'm just like, where you going? She was like, I just want him to be comfortable with me because I just feel like you're gonna let me watch him. He's just so cute and I just want him. And I'm just like, okay, now you're giving me kidnapper vibes, bitch, because you didn't grab my son from me. You walking off. You talking about how you giving me kidnapper. First it was just like funny, haha, and then it was just like she just kept going with it. So I'm just like, let me find out my boss wife is a weird bitch. Like, let me find out you a kidnapper. Like, let me find out y'all got some crazy shit going on in y'all household. Like, let me find out because boss man already got my eyebrows raised at the type of shit that was going on at work, okay? And you feel me? Cause yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So she's walking off with him and I'm just like, okay, cool. And like Elle looking at me, he like, what the fuck going on? Like, why she got her kid? And I was just like, oh, she just wanted to hold him. I mean, Dylan did go to her. So I was just like, you know, she must be cool. Cause like Dylan, he was like an easy kid, but you know, if he wasn't fucking with it, he wouldn't go to you, but he wouldn't be like rude about it. But he was just one of those kids, like, he was real cool. He was real chill.
Hey y'all, so Elle was that type of parent where he did not like nobody he didn't really know outside of like if it was like a daycare or something. Really, he didn't even really fucking like that holding our kids. So that's why he was like tripping. Like he was really fake ready to cut the fuck up. Like, why you letting this lady hold our fucking son? You just met her ass, you know? So he was like really tripping. I'm just trying to tell him like, it's cool. Like, she seemed cool. Like, even though she giving me kidnapper vibes, like she not finna fucking kidnap our son in this motherfucking church right in front of us, right in front of all these people. Like, what the fuck? This is my boss wife, but she, who knows? But at the same time, like, I'm just like, nigga, chill. Like, Dylan went to her. Dylan was having a good time. She was making him laugh. She was feeding him something, you know? So it was just like, cool. So I'm just telling him, I'm just giving him that look like, nigga, chill. Like, it's cool. It's cool. We watching her. Dylan went to her. He cool. He comfortable. He laughing. He playing. It's giving us a little break from having to hold him and watch him. Like, I ain't tripping. You feel me? We in a safe environment. You get what I'm saying? We in a church full of people. Like, nigga, chill. Like, L was just one of them niggas. He was just always fucking on edge, and I always had to tell him, like, nigga, chill, like, calm down. Like, he always was ready to be on go and turn the fuck up. That's why I was just, at the end of this, y'all gonna understand, I was just really actually proud of him, how he handled this motherfucking conversation, and we didn't turn this motherfucking church up, okay? You feel me? Because some shit was going on.
So she walks off with Dylan. They giggling, laughing or whatever. So I'm like, cool. So I go over by L. Like, I still see her. She's still in the perimeter. So I go over there and sit by L. He like, what's up with your boss? And at first when he said that, I was thinking he was gonna say, what's up with your boss? Like, why he keep looking at you like that? But so I'm just, when I heard him say that part, I'm just like, oh shit, like, what the fuck am I gonna say? Because at this point, he don't know what the fuck going on at work. Because I was still kind of fresh new at the job. Shit didn't get seasoned into where it was just getting out of control at some point. But I was just like, huh? And he was like, yo, boss wife. And I was like, oh. And he kind of looked at me and I was just like, what'd you say? And he was like, what's up with your boss wife? And I was just like, what you mean? He was like, she keep looking at me. She keep giving me googly eyes. And when I had got up to take Dylan to the bathroom, she had walked by me and she brushed up on me. And I was like, you lying. He was like, I'm not lying. Like, I'm dead ass. And I'm just like, I was like, I did notice her looking at you, giving you the googly eyes. But I was just like, nah, like, nah. He was like, nah, like, she definitely brushed against me and shit. I was just like, you know, she just probably real friendly and stuff. That's why she got Dylan. Don't pay too much mind to it. They just friendly people. Don't worry about it. So he's just like, man, you sure? Cause I don't know, man, like, the way she brushed up against me wasn't like she bumped me. Like, she brushed up against me, and I'm just like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, it ain't that serious. Like, don't trip about it. Like, it's nothing. It can't be too much. Okay, so as the night going on, the wine kicking in, so we all just feeling good or whatever. So then L bumps me. He elbow bumps me. He like, hey. He like, so I'm like, but oh, at some point she did give Dylan back. Like, he had got down, he walked back over to us. So we just all sitting there chilling, mingling and stuff. So yeah, he bumped me, and yeah, I'm like, nigga, like, you know how you can talk with your eyes. So I'm looking at him like, what? Like, nigga, what? He like, and I'm like, what? He like tapped my thigh, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, just say it. He like, man, look at your phone. I'm like, okay. So he started texting me. He was like, why your boss wife trying to play footsies with me? And I'm like, nigga, you're lying. You're lying. He was like, man, I swear to God. He was like, I'm about to take a picture. He was like, I swear to God, she been playing footsies with me for like the last 5 minutes. I'm like, you fucking lying. He was like, no. At first, I thought somebody was just like kicking me under the table. I thought you was kicking me or something under the table. He was like, nah, it's definitely your boss wife. And I'm just like, nah. Like, he's like, no, I'm sure. Like, but we texting y'all. So I'm looking at the phone, I'm giggling, I'm laughing because I'm just like, ain't no fucking way. Just like, nah, this cannot be happening right now. He overthinking it. He being dramatic. So y'all, he sneak and take a picture and he send it to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, yo, my eyes get big as hell. So they looking at me and I'm just trying to like hold it in, like, what the fuck? I'm thinking this shit is funny. I'm just like, maybe she's just fucking playing or something, like, because this is just weird. For one, my boss over here making moves at me, his wife over here making moves at you. Like, we in a motherfucking church, okay? Y'all kids here, or my kid here, like, what's going on? Like, y'all both going to hell, because what is happening right now? Like, this cannot be fucking happening. Now she playing footsies for my man. Not her playing footsies for my man. So I'm laughing, but at the same time, I'm just like, hold on, not me gonna have to beat up my boss wife. How awkward this gonna be on when we go back to work on Monday? Because I think this was like a Friday. Yeah, this was like a Friday. So I'm just like, how awkward is this gonna be when I go to work on Monday and I done had beat up my boss wife because she trying to play footsies with my man at the church? Why are kids here? Like, what kind of shit is that? So I'm just like, oh my God, like, this is too much. the food done, everybody standing up, they playing music, they playing games, raffles and stuff. So everybody just walking around mixing and mingling. So at some point, I don't know what, but I'm playing with Dylan, right? I'm not paying attention really to L. I'm playing with Dylan. Y'all, I don't know what and how this particular incident happened, but y'all, I look back and while my boss's wife is touching L's face, and she went like this to him, like touched his lips, and was like, I don't know what was going on because I wasn't literally right there. All I seen was her go like this and like touch his lips, and then like, you know, like, bitch, I'm like, I know goddamn well. I know goddamn well my boss wife did not just make a pass on my man. Mind you, my boss right there too. And to me, it felt like he saw too what was going on. Like, he ain't dumb. But I'm just like, he not gonna get his motherfucking wife? I'm like, what in the freaking kind of shit is going on here? So y'all, in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, my boss already giving me signs that he down for whatever. You get what I'm saying? I'm just like, let me find out they some swingers. Let me find out my boss is trying to get me and my man to their house and do some strange things, do some real fucking strange shit, okay? Because when I tell y'all, my boss was wild. Like, he was a trick of all tricks. You feel me? I didn't fall into it because I was just, I don't want to get caught up in shit up in here, okay? And you know, meeting his wife, she was hella cool. So yeah, I was just like, so I'm just like, let me find out they both trying to make passes on us so they can invite us to their house to do some strange things for us to pay us or something, because they had monies. They was not, she had her own company in tech and some shit, and boss man was making good money at this job, okay? Because I was making good money at this job, so he had to be making good money at this job. So I'm stunned. I'm like, do I go over there and boop 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 on my boss's wife? Or what do I do? I had never been in a situation like this ever in my life where a bitch is touching my man in front of me. And it wasn't like, it was no fucking accident. Like, so I'm looking at L, and L is looking very stunned and uncomfortable because I know L. You feel me? He's looking like, what the fuck do I do? Because Shayla looking at me, and like I said, these people don't know outside me. They know me as sweet, nice, innocent, because mind y'all, at this time, I'm like 22. 21, 22? I was like 22. So I baby Shayla. Very baby, you know, I'm my first real job. So, you know, I'm treading lightly. You know, I don't got nothing. They don't know outside me. You know, L know outside me. He know I'll turn up anywhere, anyhow, if I don't like something, y'all. I wasn't that type of girlfriend at that time to where we gonna save it till we at the house. Bitch, I don't give a shit where we at. We could be at the church. We could be, shit, I don't give a shit. I will turn this motherfucker up, because when you got me fucked up, you got me fucked up in that moment. I'm gonna address it in that moment. Like, because if I hold on to it, it's gonna boil up. And I'm gonna explode, and it's gonna be even worse. Like, so I don't know. It'd be hard for me sometimes to control it and hold it in, depending on the situation. So we both looking at each other. I'm stunned. He's stunned. I'm just like. So he walks away, and he walked up to me. He was like, I don't know what type of time your boss wife on, but she was just definitely hitting on me. She was asking me for my number. She was asking if we could come over. And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah. And then she touched me on my mouth and she did this. I was like, I know, I saw it. He was like, I don't want you to think I was trying to do nothing with her. She was just doing that. I didn't know what to do. I'm just like, what? I know Elle wouldn't try no dumb shit like that in front of me. especially this my boss wife. I know he ain't that dumb to do that. You know what I mean? Like hit on her, and I'm right there. So I'm just like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, she was saying some weird little freaky shit to me and hella shit. And I was just like, you fucking lying. He was like, no, I'm not fucking lying. He was like, I'm ready to go. He was like, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. He was like, hell no. Like, I don't want to be a part of none of that shit. He was like, I don't know what type of time your boss wife on, but she tripping. She a freaky white bitch. And I was just like, this is hella weird. So I'm just like, dude, you want me to go say something to her? Because what the fuck going on? He was like, nah, I don't even want to start nothing. This your work, people. You feel me? Like, I don't want her. I don't want your boss wife. Because I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, did you do something to make her motherfucking feel comfortable to do this? Because why is she talking freaky to you, touching on you, and asking you for your phone number? So at this point, I'm just like, okay, my boss wife is a bold ass bitch. You feel me? She was cool or whatever. But you a bold ass bitch. For one, you want to take my son and you want to take my man. So you trying to just steal my family. You want to steal my motherfucking family, bitch. And I don't like it. You feel me? Me and Elle was going through our ups and downs. But bitch, that's my man. He not available until I free his ass. You feel me? I run shit over here. Just like you run shit over there in your relationship, I run shit over here, bitch. And I will beat your ass. Okay, don't fucking play with me. I go talk over to my boss or whatever, and I'm just like, what's up with your wife? He was like, what you talking about? I'm like, you saw what she just did. Don't play dumb. I'm like, don't play dumb, boss man. You saw that shit. He's just like, she's always like that. Soon as she gets some wine in her, she don't know how to keep her hands to herself. So I'm like, you and your wife the same. You and your wife the same. I'm guessing you, because y'all is some freaky ass people. Y'all some bold freaky ass people. Again, like I keep saying, we at a fucking church. Y'all married. Y'all kids is right here. My kid right here. This ain't not the time or the place. Like, you feel me? I can drink a little liquor, but still I know when and where I'm at and how to act. Like this right here, this not cool. So I'm telling my boss, I'm like, you need to get your wife. You need to get your wife. I was like, look, nah, she doing a little much. He was like, man, so I'm like, what you mean? Like, tell me the tea, because what's going on? So I'm like, is y'all swingers? And he just started laughing, because I don't think he was expecting me to ask him that. But I'm just like, at this point, me and my boss, we really cool. You feel me? Like, we really cool. Now, mind you, he don't know ratchet side me yet, but we cool. We be talking, we be kiki and ha-ha, but I keep it like very professional. Like when he hit on me and stuff, I'm like kiki ha-ha, and I'll be like, oh my God, no, like, like I wouldn't feed too much in it. I just give it a little kiki ha, like, oh, you stupid, you funny, but no, you do too much. You feel me? Not like some of the other bitches at the job, which I'm gonna get into, okay? I wouldn't do too much. Like, I'm not getting into all that shit. So I'm just, yeah, so he's just looking at me like, and I'm like, yeah, is y'all some fucking swingers? I'm like, what the fuck going on? Let me know. Is y'all some fucking swingers? Because hold on. I was like, look, y'all cool? But I don't have to beat your wife up here at this church. And he was like, what? And I was like, look, I'm just saying, get your wife though. Okay, because I don't play that. Like, I'm not with all that shit. Like, nah. So he was just like, you're hella silly. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. I'm not joking. What's up with y'all? Like, is y'all swingers? He was just like, he wouldn't answer the question. And I'm just like, let me know, because I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck going on here? He's just like, no, we're not swingers. And I was just like, okay, well, what's up with you and your wife though? I'm highly confused. He was just like, man, she just do her thing. I just let her do her. So I'm just like, all right, cool, but you know, all right, you're not giving me the response I want, so whatever. I'm just like, watch your wife though. Like, you're doing too much, because I will beat her ass, and Elle will beat your ass, and then we'll get our son and leave, okay? And I'll just pray to God to forgive me that we had to beat their ass up in this motherfucking church, and everybody at work had to see me get ratchet. Like, you know what I mean? Because then it's gonna be awkward on Monday. Am I gonna get fired? Because if so, I'm gonna have to blackmail you. Don't. I don't want this to get awkward. Okay, I was naive then, but my mama was letting me know something. My mama was putting me on game, how you gotta handle the workforce, and you know, keeping a paper trail on everything, and how to navigate. You know, I'm still young, but my mama was still in my ear, like, look, this going on, you need to be doing this, you need to be documenting this, you need to be noting this, okay, you need to be up on your shit. Okay, don't just be in there just lost at sea, okay, because you young and it's your first job. Okay, don't be just letting nobody do no any and everything. You getting away with shit, you know what I mean? So yeah. So as I'm talking to my boss, I look back, and why my boss wife talking to Elle, rubbing on his back, holding Dylan. I'm like, okay, she's giving me, I want to steal your family. I'm just like, so I walk over to Elle, I'm like, hey, I'm like, Miss Bossman wife. I was like, you know, I moved her hand. I was like, ooh, you a little touchy. You a little touchy-feely. She was just like, oh, no, that's just me. You know, it's nothing to it. I'm just like, yeah, no, you should keep your hands to yourself, though. Like, don't do that. Like, you know, I'm just like, you know, you keep your hands to yourself. Like, girl, get your fucking hands off of my man before I have to take off on you. So it was just like super fucking awkward at this point, and I could just see it all over Elle's face. Like, he was hella uncomfortable. He was just like, you feel me? Because he didn't, like, it's a woman. Like, well, you know what I mean? And I don't know what was going on before that. All I know is she doing that little giggly stuff. And she was just like, yeah. And I was just like, yeah, we about to get up out of here. You know, I didn't say it like that. I'm like, yeah, we're about to go and call it a night. You know, Dylan's tired. We're going to get him home. Because at this time, Dylan was like 3, 4. He was still small. So yeah, they were like, yeah, we're gonna go home. It's been a long day, you know, it was a Friday. We was all at work. Dylan was at daycare. We ready to go home. Anyways, the food was good. I mixed and mingled with everybody. It was a cool, but you and your husband, y'all is weird. Y'all is giving me hella swinger vibes, because first of all, like I kept saying, my boss kept saying little shit under his breath, kept looking at me. Y'all, he would be like licking his tongue out at me, like doing just hella shit. It was just like, you feel me? Like, we got to get up out of here, because I don't know what's going on with y'all folks up in here. This is giving, y'all want to have an orgy with me and my man. And y'all won't, I don't know. We gotta go before we get to fighting y'all, or y'all try to take our clothes off here in this motherfucking church, because that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, and I don't know. So she was just like, yeah, I tried to give him my number so you guys can call me, so you guys can bring over Dylan. But he said he didn't think that was appropriate. You should just take my number. Well, you know, you have Boss Man's number. You guys get in touch with us, and please come over soon. We have a pool, so bring your swimsuits. We got all kind of stuff. I think they had like a pool table in their house, like a game room, just hella shit. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, you know, we'll see. You know, I see Boss Man at work or whatever, but you know, we about to get out of here. And she was just like, y'all, she had I had gave her a hug, and like she squeezed me kind of tight, was like rubbing on my back, and I'm like, okay, she's giving she maybe she want to do all of us. I don't know if she just want to do you, if she want to do me. Like, she's giving really friendly. I'm just like, okay. Elle walked away, y'all. He was just like, I'm not doing this. So y'all, he walk away. We get in the car, and I'm just like, what the fuck was going on? Like, I'm so confused. He was like, man, I don't know. Like, everywhere I was going, she was following me. She was just touching all on me. I kept moving her hands. You know, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. Lady weird, like, man, she wanna like, the stuff she was saying, the stuff she was doing. Like, he was like, hell no, y'all boss wife hella wow. She wild. He was like, hell no, don't bring me around them people no more. Because mind you, Elle real hood nigga, so he was really out of his element. Anyway, at this fucking church around all these fucking bougie ass, uppity ass people, because this was one of them bougie churches, y'all. We're in the real uppy scale bougie churches. Elle had a button up on and like some pants. Like, we was real dressed formal. So yeah, he was totally out of his motherfucking element. He was ready to get the fuck on anyway. So y'all, we just in a car and we just laughing. I was just like, that is so fucking crazy. I cannot believe she was saying all that to you. Like, what? That is so wild. I'm just like, I don't know what type of time she was on. Like, I was just like, but nah, I seen it the moment she looked at you. She was giving you them motherfucking googly eyes. I was like, yeah, she definitely, she wants to take you down in this motherfucking church. Like, and she had no motherfucking shame. Y'all, it wasn't like she was hiding it either. It was just all out in the open. All out in the fucking open. Because mind you, when I go back to work that Monday, the other co-workers that was there, y'all, everybody was talking about it. Everybody was motherfucking talking about it. Everybody was fucking talking about it. My boss unfazed. I'm gonna tell y'all why in another episode of why he wasn't fazed, but he totally wasn't fazed. He was laughing at it, everybody laughing at it. And I'm just like, what the fuck going on here? So what's going on at this job? Why is this funny? Why is boss man allowing the co-workers to joke about his motherfucking wife flirting with my man? Excuse the fuck out of me? What kind of sick shit going on here? And this is when my antennas start definitely antennaing. Now, mind you, they was antennaing already. And I'm going to get into more stuff. And y'all going to see why. But this right here, I was just like, this is fucking crazy. I was like, this is why I don't be doing outside work shit. Because shit can get weird really fucking quick. This is why I don't do this kind of shit. This is why I don't do this kind of shit right here. Because what the fuck was this? What was this? What was this? She was trying to really just take my man and my face and my kid. You wasn't even trying to just take my man. You wanted to take my child. You just wanted to take my whole family. And what was you gonna do? Move a man with you and boss man and y'all 2 kids? Then what? Huh? Help me out. Help me out, boo-boo. What's going on? And y'all, every time I would see my boss's wife, because she would come up to the job sometime, she would always come up to me, give me the biggest hug, be all in my face, be hella close and shit. And I would be like, when are you and your family coming over? When are you bring the family over, bring the family over. When y'all coming over? Girl, we gonna come over there soon. Never. Absolutely not. Because that would be even wronger if I come to your house and then you try some shit and then I gotta beat your ass in your house. I was already wanting to beat your ass in this fucking church. But you want me to come to your house? And this is how you was hacking in public? I don't think that's safe for you. I don't think that's safe for you. And then if boss man tried to try some shit and Elle really caught that shit, it wouldn't be safe for y'all in your own house. It wouldn't be safe for y'all in your own house. I don't think that's a good idea, Miss Ma'ams. And I would just be like, girl, no, I'm not fucking coming to your fucking house. Y'all might got some fucking sex dungeon shit going on up in y'all house. Y'all trying to trap us there. Hell no. I'm gonna pass. I watch a lot of Lifetime movies and shit. Crime Watch. I grew up on Lifetime. That sound like a fucking whole Lifetime movie. This whole shit sound like a whole fucking Lifetime movie. This whole call center shit sound like a goddamn Lifetime movie. Because what was happening at this job? What was going on with the people working here? It was just a lot of shit. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Comment down below on what y'all think, and wow, can y'all believe this shit really fucking happened? This shit was just crazy. Comment down below if y'all had an instance where your boss tried to hit on you or something like that. Comment down below and tell me some of y'all stories if y'all can relate to this story, or just tell me, just give me y'all thoughts in the comments, because y'all, this right here really just had me thinking, like, I really think they were swingers, and I really think they were trying to get us to their house, and I really think they had like some type of sex dungeon in a basement or something. They was just 2 freaky loose people. it was just ain't no way. And I'm gonna get into more stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I need to film like 1 or 2 more videos for y'all. Okay, so thank y'all for tuning in. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. Only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and join my membership. I am gonna be posting about 2 more videos this month, and I'm gonna be dropping some pictures and exposing who some people's is. So y'all gonna want to stay tuned for that to see who some of these people is I'll be talking about in my motherfucking story time. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all in the next motherfucking episode of this call center series. Deuces. Oh, and I know y'all wondering like, girl, look, let me tell y'all. One of the reasons that sometimes it be taking me so long to film story times because I be feeling like I need to get super dressed and all this. I just don't feel like doing that. Okay, so I just got my little bra on and I have my little jacket on because this is what I've been wearing today. So this is how y'all getting it. I just put a little jewelry on to make it look cute, and I just like these sunglasses. And I know y'all always be like, girl, you always wearing your sunglasses. It's because my regular glasses be digging into my nose, so my sunglasses don't do that, so I put them on. So boom, I can see at them. They prescriptions, so it's not like, you know, and it's not the same prescription sunglasses as regular sunglasses. It's not as dark. Like, it's still kind of dark, but it's not as dark as having on regular sunglasses and wearing them around. So it's not the same. So yeah, just in case y'all wondering, this is my chill, relaxed, but still kind of cute because I just didn't feel like picking out an outfit and doing all that. I just was like, look, this is what I got on. This is how y'all gonna get these videos. And I'm about to film some back-to-back videos, so y'all gonna see me in a couple of videos because I just want to record a bunch of videos to get out to y'all and get these edited up. Okay, yeah, so